Some people think the performance review is the meeting. It isn't. The meeting is just the middle part, and it's the parts either side that determine whether anything useful actually happens. A performance review is a three-phase process: prepare, meet, follow up. And all three matter equally. Skip preparation and the meeting becomes a vague catch-up with no anchor. Skip follow-up and nothing changes anyway. Either way, the employee leaves unclear on where they stand, and you've wasted both your time and their goodwill. So let's look at each phase in turn. Before you walk into the room, you need three things. First, pull together goal progress. What did you agree last time, and where does the employee actually stand against those targets? Second, and this is the test, can you name at least two specific examples of their work or behavior? Not a general impression, actual examples. If you can't, you're not ready. A vague review is worse than no review, because it signals to the employee that you haven't been paying attention. Third, brief the employee in advance. Tell them what you'll be covering and ask them to reflect on their own performance before the meeting. And that one step makes the conversation significantly more useful. Preparation is where the hard work happens. The meeting itself is easier when you've done it. The most common failure in the meeting itself is the manager monologue. The manager talks for 40 minutes, asks if there are any questions, and calls it a review. That's a verdict, not a conversation. Start by inviting the employee's self-assessment. Ask them how they think it's gone. Listen before you respond. Then anchor the discussion to the goals you set previously. Add your own observations and back them up with those specific examples that you've prepared. Where there's a gap between their view and yours, that's where the most useful conversation happens. The review should be a dialogue. The employee should leave feeling heard, not just assessed. This is where most reviews die. The meeting goes well, both parties feel positive, and then nothing changes because nothing was written down. Before you close the meeting, agree one or two clear next steps. Each one needs an owner and a date. Not a vague intention, a specific action assigned to someone with a deadline. Then schedule a check-in. It doesn't need to be another formal review, just a short conversation to see how those actions are tracking. One more principle worth building into your process is that the review should never deliver a surprise. If an employee is hearing significant feedback for the first time in the review room, something has already gone home. Great employers, as ADHB notes, operate on a no surprises basis. The review consolidates what the employee already knows and doesn't ambush them. If this was of value, subscribe to the channel for one business question answered every video. For the same clarity in writing, the website and newsletter is at 5minutebusiness.com.